Hey, what's up, guys? My 50th upload, I'm going to be talking about 50 facts about myself. I have 5 middle names, which is literally just an absolute joke. Like, why did I get given 5 middle names? Because my name spells out Chelsea, okay, and each letter is a name. My favourite band is Hollywood Undead. Literally loved them since I was a child and still adore them. I still listen to them this day. I'm actually 5'7", even though I say to everybody I'm 5'8", but don't tell nobody. I used to do push-ups with like pushing my crotch down to the ground because I was literally kind of chubby. People would be like, "Oh yeah, you can do push-ups," even though I just literally couldn't because I just physically couldn't. I used to actually have long hair, like it went down to like here, and it was like all around the same length. Yeah, it was kind of a phase, if you know what I mean. I don't know why. And I kind of missed myself having long hair. I actually love Weetos. I used to eat Weetos every day before I go to school. Literally just be like, I have to have that for breakfast before I go. You know, kind of explains why I was a little chubby as a child. Loving those Weetos. My username is actually not Chris Atkins. It's actually and then Cure to Boredom. I wanted to be different. I was literally decided to create a whole YouTube account with a different name that literally nobody would actually pick. I decided to pick a really long name and a really weird, strange name. I'm sorry to admit it, but like, pizza is the love of my life. And if you're those people that literally have pineapple and ham on it, please exit the room right now. I'm joking, like literally, if you like it, but like, I'm not really into that. It's not like I despise it, it's just like, I don't really want it. It just doesn't taste all that. When I was a child, I used to be obsessed with WWE. Me and my cousins used to just fight each other playing WWE on the trampoline or just in each other's room. Just pretty much tackle each other to the ground because we used to just watch it so much and we used to reenact it. I don't know why. Probably explains why they've had so many injuries of them hurting themselves. I used to have 2 dogs. One of them was called Duran and the other one was called Liston, and they used to both be boxers. They were still here when I was like 3 or 5 years old, and I could actually remember them literally I literally just remember them like pretty much just licking my face, and I remember like them being like the same height as me. One time when I was in high school, I basically spent the whole of summer holidays watching anime. I used to be seriously obsessed. I spent like, I think it was like over like 50 something days. I can't remember. I might be 100, over 100. I'm not too sure, but literally I spent so much of my time literally just watching anime. I didn't even go outside. I used to literally just watch them all day. It was a good time of my life. I thought I was going to be an artist. You see that right there? Yeah, that was all drawn with a ruler and it still looks bad. So I think I'm gonna be like, literally we used to draw comic books or whatnot. Me and my best friend, we used to think that we could both like be like professional drawers or whatnot, and yeah, I was the worst one. He actually did. He followed it up for like to continue going into drawing, but then suddenly he just stopped doing it. Started to like to do music instead. Understandable. Yeah, I used to write books as well. You know where you realise that you write all of these books as a child because you try and escape from the world and basically try and make of your own imagination. I realised I was kind of a lonely child when I was younger. Yeah, kind of depressing. I basically wrote stories that basically sounded like the same plot as other movies, and I just made it a different plot or whatnot, or added extra stuff to it, making more of the TV shows like combined. I'm actually kind of obsessed with PS4 right now, and it's mainly because of just FIFA, COD and Fortnite. Literally these last couple months, that's pretty much all I've been doing. My true goal in life is to kind of like sell clothes. I would love to sell clothes, like literally have like your own company or whatnot and just sell clothes and probably make my own food as well, not gonna lie, because I would love to have my own business, so I can just go in there and just be like, myself, do I love it. When I was a child, it's like how I used to do an actual paper rounds. I don't know if you count my first job, because my first job was like kind of like actually working in a restaurant, you know, well, fast food, not restaurant. They say it's a restaurant, but is there a restaurant? No, it's technically fast food, not gonna lie. Just couldn't be asked to do it. Literally, it was so cold and it used to just be too much exercise to my liking. That why do I want to do that all day? I have to go up to the doors and whatnot. And literally, you see when that dog grabs the paper, oh my god, that is the most fearing thing of your life. If an animal flies, that's a no-no for me. I don't like the sound, I don't like the look of it. I feel like it's gonna get in my hair and it's gonna get stuck there and I'm just gonna be like, I have to shave my whole head off. I'm literally just gonna like eat into my brains. I don't know. It's gonna get in my ears and I just can't be able to hear. Get on my nose. Oh my god. I have a scary story about that. Look, about something going up your nose. What was it? A flying thing. This teacher told me this story. Oh my god. I was also obsessed with comics as a child as well when I was even younger. When I was in like primary school. I don't know what people in America call it because literally it's like preschool. I don't know. It's the thing before high school. That's all I know, I think. I was like 10. I used to like read comics like literally. I used to buy them, sod buying them at full price. I used to buy them in a charity shop. You know, like those cheap shops, like, you know, you get like a thrift shop or like a second-hand clothing. It's like that, but like they just sell like random stuff. I used to buy comics and they're like the old ones. They're literally the ones that people just be like, they read them and then they put them in there. And I basically used to read those ones because those are cheaper. And I wanted to read comic books, but I wouldn't pay the full price. Sod that. I actually love horror movies. Like, not like literally how I like to get myself scared, but at the same time, I prefer the ones that literally have like more gore in it. You know, like they go out and kill them because I'm just like, oh, you know, where you just cheer them on. That sounded a bit dodgy the way I said that. Just ignore that. Favorite movie is Hanover. One time when I went out drinking, I kind of like randomly just woke up in a hospital. You know, all I gotta say is just watch your limits. Don't overdrink, because that can happen, and then your parents can show up, and then literally they're just disappointed in you. You're just like, I won't do it again, and then you gotta drink the next week. Well, you know, but then you end up realizing that you don't drink as much because it's just like how you get worried that your parents are gonna see you again in that state. You know, it's not a good start. I'm actually, I don't know why, but literally supernatural series and supernatural movies, I just literally love them. Like, you know, like, you get like horror movies, you get your supernatural TV series, you get your supernatural animes or whatnot. Literally obsessed with them, been watching them since I was young, ever since I watched like my first horror movie when I was like 13. Yeah, 13. That scarred me for life, not gonna lie. That probably explains a lot about me, about why I love horror films, and why I'm a little bit not so good there. I don't know why, literally. I seem to just keep on eating spicy food. I go through phases, like sometimes it's like phases where I'm obsessed with meat and I'm obsessed with dairy, but like for some reason I just love spicy food. Like literally I always order like the spiciest food that I can get whenever I'm in any restaurant or whatnot, because I just want to get that pain in me, like, you know. I don't know why people get obsessed with this. I've never actually had like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm sorry to my own culture, because for some reason loads of white people enjoy it, but I've never tried it and it just doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, it just doesn't look right and it doesn't sound right, so I don't really want to try it out. Maybe one day. I cannot wear the colour orange or the colour yellow or the colour green. It just looks ugly and unattractive, and just it makes me look fat, and I know I am fat, but like I don't really want that. I just don't like the colour. I don't know, recently I've been like trying them out, just trying to see if I like them any better, but like it's still the same. I've been slightly wearing yellow a little bit, but like I don't really want to wear it like 24/7, you know what I mean? I prefer to just wear black and grey. Describes my soul, describes my life. I don't want to be seen. I don't actually drive. I tried to learn to drive. Driving instructor all my days. That's a story and a half. Guy used to literally just shout at me or whatnot. And it was just, nowadays, no words could describe. There was so many different things that happened. That's quite funny. But like, at the same time, I just literally it put me off driving. I'm actually not a teenager. Everybody thinks that I look like a teenager. They're literally, for years, people have been saying, oh my God, you are like 14, 16 or whatnot. I'm actually not. Like, literally, I'm 20 currently, okay? Can we stop calling me 17? I actually am able to drink and go out clubbing in the UK, not in the US. I wish, even though I haven't been to the US in years. But like, if I could go out clubbing in the US, I probably would. You know, you get like those annoying people who like eat at cinemas or like loud at cinemas. Yeah, I'm the person that talks a lot in cinemas, or just talks whenever we watch any TV series or movie. It's just I like to talk when I do it, because I don't like to be sat in silence beside people. But at the same, I don't know. It's always like how I don't like talking to people, but at the same time, I don't want to be sat in silence, because it just feels like 10 times more awkward, and you just feel like you have to start a conversation, and it's just like you feel like you're being very unsociable. I don't know why. And it makes me seem like I'm the most sociable person, but I'm actually not, because I just don't want to be stuck in that situation, you know? I like to watch people talk. I don't know why. I literally just love to observe them and just like see how people react to certain things. Somebody is talking to their boyfriend or whatnot, and literally they go over to the girl or whatnot, and you're just like sat, and you're just sitting there just like, I don't have a drink with me right now, but like, you know how they have that store and they're just like, that's literally me, just like, oh my God, with the popcorn. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it. You just see him, and you can't hear him at all. You can't literally see you. All you see is like them. You just see them. Literally, you just try to guess what they're saying, and she's just like, and you're just like, she's trying to think of like what they're saying. Literally, I loved it, because I never used to understand people's interaction with each other. So literally, I used to just watch people interact with each other, because it was just like so fascinating to watch and just see how people react. I actually can't watch horror movies with children in them. I don't know why, it just creeps me out, it scares me. You just see like two twins or just like any type of children, they just like, I saw Britney. Who's Brittany? Who are you talking about? Oh, Brittany is the one who lives in the basement. Nope. I'm gone. I've never actually seen Titanic. I've heard the song-ish. I've seen the scene like where they're like that. Hold me, Jack. I think that's his name. I've literally seen that scene, that's it. I don't. You want me to sit down and watch a movie for how many hours? No, you're good. Like, celebrity crush I'm actually obsessed with is Dylan O'Brien. I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why, because basically how I used to watch Teen Wolf and like he was absolutely adorable, and like now I'm just like, I love that guy. Oh my god. When I was younger, I was actually cheated on. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that there. If you didn't know, I am British. I know I don't sound like what people seem to think the British sound like, but you know, I actually sound like this. I actually sound like that. Like, why are you saying, oh my god, people just think British people sound like that? I'm also an 8th Irish, if you didn't know. Shout out to McGregor, the myth, the legend. I have 2 siblings. I have 1 brother, 1 sister. I'm the youngest out of both of them. Out of all 3 of us. By quite a lot, that's why I felt like I was a lonely child and I used to play chess with myself. My birthday is actually November the 10th. What are you saying? I'm a Scorpio. I think that's the one. I literally have like 3 obsessions. I don't know why. I love pizza. I love chicken. And I love spicy food. Like, oh my days. Like, literally chicken, I just have to have it. I can put it on stuff. I can eat it by itself. I can fry it. I could just cook it. I can deep fry. Just do anything with chicken. Like, you can mix it with anything. You can add it on top of stuff. Oh my god, I love chicken. It is literally, I can have nuggets. I can have chicken wings. I can have chicken by itself. You know, like little sun fried or whatnot. Like, just love chicken. Just give me chicken and I will marry you. Or I'll marry the chicken at least. I've only ever been to 1 concert, which was Linkin Park, and it was last year. Literally, my band, literally loved those bands since I heard them for the first time, and literally I'm listening to them ever since, and I just know I know all the lyrics to every song. Oh god, I'm literally like the definition of a fangirl with that band. Can't actually listen to the sound like people are eating. It literally bugs me so much. You just hear them eating, and you just like, shut up. Can you just stand up for 1 second? Because I don't want to hear you going, that is not a good sound to hear. I've got a talent. I have a really good talent. Like, watch this. Yeah, I can flip my tongue. You jealous? But then I also have a dimple, right? I've literally, I kind of like want to dye my hair either like pink, you know, not like neon pink. I mean like, you know, like candy floss pink, or like white. Maybe I should dye it white. Or silver. Oh god. But like my work won't let me have pink hair. Why do this? When I saw Insidious, I think it was. And how whenever I went to sleep, I used to just check the ceilings underneath the bed, inside the cupboards. I used to check everything. Because basically I had a fear that I was going to be killed or I was going to be eaten or something when I was a child. Because when I was younger, like a couple years ago. Yeah, I was like 16 or something, and I was afraid of freaking. I think I saw Sinister as well, and at the same time, when I saw Sinister, like literally the week after, oh my days, I was literally so scared. I used to close everything because I was in a fear that I was gonna get killed or attacked. I used to also sleep with a knife next to my bed when I was a child. Because basically how I just thought that somebody's gonna break in the whole time, my whole life. It's like a panic thing. I don't know. Literally, you see now like people get traumatized and whatnot, and they literally just do that and whatnot. They sleep with like a baseball bat or something next to them. I used to sleep with a freaking knife next to me. Because I used to be feared. Like, I don't know what. Maybe it was like because I watched horror movies as a child. I got this. I'm double jointed. I can do that with my thumb. And if you don't know what that means, that basically means I can do that. I can't get the angle. Can you see it? I can get my thumb to touch my forearm. You know what I mean? I'm sick. My favorite drink is vodka. I'm Russian. I'm joking. No, I'm not Russian. I don't know. Or is it Bailey's? Or is it... Oh my days. Or is it Jack Daniels? I don't know. I can drink most spirits. I love spirits. I just love to drink. I'm sorry to admit it. But alcohol makes me feel good. And it's good. But don't drink. Drink responsibly if you're gonna drink. So that's what I do. Always, every time. That was it, last story. I actually have fun facts. My last fact is I got lost at sea once. Or almost got lost at sea. Yeah, that's a funny story. I literally jumped off a boat and I kind of thought I would be able to swim without a life jacket, and I almost got lost at sea. fun times. If you enjoy this content, and this is my 50th upload, so if you enjoy this content, drop a like and subscribe for more nail doses.